Hi everyone. So happy Halloween. It is officially October 31st, and the veil is still thinning. In my culture, which is like the ancient pagan culture, essentially we celebrate the 1st and 2nd of November as the Day of the Dead. It's a national holiday in my country where I'm from as well, and we don't really celebrate like Halloween on October 31st at all. The trick or treating we do actually in February when essentially it's similar as Pancake Day in the UK. I'm not sure if any of you have different celebrations in February, but I can't remember exactly. But it's so my language is called Užgavėnes in the for the holiday in February, and that's when we would do trick or treating as kids, essentially, and people would make these huge bonfires and kind of send winter on its way, and we would like chant winter, winter, run away, stuff like that, like run away from our yards kind of thing. So yeah, that's like the end of February or the beginning of February. I can't remember the exact date. So that's when we would do trick or treating. And we don't do that on Day of the Dead. So Day of the Dead, so that's on the 1st and 2nd of November. We would go to the graveyards. No, we do go to the graveyards of our past loved ones, and we visit our ancestors essentially, because that's the day when they come and visit us. So we visit them too, and they usually follow us back home. And in my family we would have like an extra plate or two just for our loved ones to come and sit down with us at the table and stuff like that, especially because when I was a child, I used to go to like a small village. It's not like a small village, it's more like, it is a village, but it's like a very small town. That's, I guess that's the most accurate way to say it. And that house was a little bit haunted as well, because it was used in the Second World War as a bunker by the soldiers, I think German soldiers at the time, because during the Blitzkrieg. So me and my cousin would sleep in the basement during that time in the bunker. So yeah, we would, like I said, guys, like I've been connected with that stuff since forever. So yeah, so this is like a very special time for my culture, because that's when we remember where we come from, our roots, um, our ancestors in general, and all the loved ones, even our loved passed over pets. Everybody comes, and everybody will come and visit you tomorrow, and maybe even overnight tonight, because it's obviously gonna be 1st of November at midnight. So yeah, so for today, I want to do just like a general message, a Halloween message for you guys. And tomorrow I'm gonna do messages from my ancestors, because I feel like there's quite a few of you that will need to hear it. And yeah, just spreading the love, spreading the good energy, and just again to remember that we are all connected, and our consciousness lives on as we pass over. For me, this is not like a new concept that I've had an awakening a year ago and realized, oh, we're all connected. No, this is how I've literally been raised. This is like a part of me and who I am and my culture. And yeah, so yeah, today and tomorrow and the day after are really special, like as in not today but tonight, are all really special days for me, and they always have been. And yeah, so okay, so I'm just gonna do a general message right now because I don't have that much time. I'm not gonna do groups or anything. We'll just see what comes through and what you need to hear today, and then I'll be back with a longer reading tomorrow, which is gonna be a pick a card. So tomorrow is November 1st of 2024. So let's see what comes through. I'm gonna keep this open. There are no rules, there are no anything, as long as The messages are for your highest good and are coming from the source itself, angels, your spirit guides, my spirit guides, and of course maybe your ancestors want to come out. And as soon as it said ancestors, the judgment card came out. Interesting. So it is a major arcana. Something faded is happening in your life right now, and you will receive important news around this time very soon, because pages, they bring news. Judgment is a card of second chances. England could be significant for some of you here as well, because with the judgment card, it kind of has like an English flag there a little bit. Yeah, it's also a card of second chances. It's a card of kind of reevaluating where you are in life. Maybe you're looking at changes and you are trying to implement those changes in your life, but you're waiting on some sort of news or some sort of announcement or something. I feel like you're waiting on something. You're waiting for this judgment. You're waiting for this communication. The communication can come in any way. It can come by post, by email, by phone call, by social media, whatever. Oh god, the Empress. You could be even waiting on a doctor's appointment to, see if you're pregnant or not. That's a very strong message here, but please only take that one as it resonates. If not, it's more like birthing a new start for your life. You're waiting on news. You're in that abundant energy. You have kept your vibration fairly high for whoever's watching this. You could be 20 years old, or the 20th of either October could have been significant. Maybe you applied for something on the 20th of October. Oh, this wants to come out as well. We've got the Lovers underneath there. Let's keep it there for now. See what I'm getting. So the 20th of October could have been significant, but also the 20th of November is set to be significant for whoever's watching this video. The 3rd of the month could also be significant. The 5th or the 7th of the month. Right. Maybe you're getting the news in this time frame between the 3rd and the 7th of November, and then something's actually happening on around the 20th of November. I mean, the latest it will be December, the latest, because I'm not looking far into the future. However, this news is going to require for you to not only rise above your competition, but also make a choice. And that choice might not be super easy. You might feel a bit defensive about it. You're like, like, this is unfamiliar. Like, should I just go back and do what I've always done? Should I just no, blah 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 blah, but overall, this change is literally, because you're already in abundant energy as you are vibrating very highly at the moment, so keep at it, please. But also, this will bring you more abundance regardless. So of course there was the pregnancy message there. So for example, if you find out that you are pregnant, that now you have to make certain choices for your life. What am I gonna do? What are my options once the baby comes? Like, do I work? Do I not work? What will my partner do then? Blah blah blah, stuff like that, So those are not the easiest choices, especially when you're deciding, like, how long do I take for maternity leave? How long do I take for paternity leave? Or like, if you're self-employed, like, what do I do then? Like, do I, because I'm not going to be able to do everything at once immediately after the baby comes, for example. If it's like a new job, like maybe you are in one job right now, but you wanted to change, and now you're getting news. Maybe you've applied to something, now you're kind of getting the news that you're being accepted to somewhere, and now you need to make these choices. Do I leave or do I stay? What do I do? Regardless, in that sort of situation, you are rising above your competition. If again you are scared that if you kind of step away from your job when the baby comes, you might be scared that what if I can't go back? What if like I'm not going to be able, what if my career suffers, essentially? Like, that's the main message. What if my career suffers if I make this choice? we want to tell you that it won't. You need to follow your heart here, and you need to make the choice from your heart. Of course, be smart. Like, don't be an idiot. Don't like just drop everything and and not consider the implications of what you're doing. But it sounds like you're a very reasonable person here. It's more just like little fears here and there because you have wanted a change. The change is coming finally. Oh my god, I just burped. So the change is coming. It is inevitable, and the longer you stay in the same place and not make that choice, then eventually the choice is just going to be made for you. So for example, if it's like a child situation, you will regardless like have the type of pregnancy slash birth where you have to take time off work. You need to just make the decision, have a peace of mind of it, right? I have the time off, I don't have to worry about it, I'm gonna have time to bond with my child once they come. The same for your partner. If you're doing this with a partner, like, make sure that you're both making these kind of choices and you're both thinking about it, not just like, so it's not like too one-sided. If you're a single parent, then that's also something you will be considering, because that's also really important. But yeah, like two scenarios here. So either you're wanting a change in your career, or maybe you're not leaving your job. Maybe you're just getting some news about your job that you need to make a choice about as well. Like, let's say, do I take this promotion? Do I take this transfer to a new department because it's like more money or like more opportunities there? But I kind of like where I am right now, so but I'm not too like 1000% like fulfilled, so I'm not sure, but I'm not like miserable either. I don't see like you're miserable right now. It's just like you've been wanting a change, the change is coming, and now you have to make a decision whether to take that change and what to do with it in general, when it comes. Because you will be in the space of planning, of strategizing, of looking ahead, and where and seeing where everything kind of falls into place in your life. But overall, it's gonna be fine. Like, you will be this Queen of Pentacles, super abundant, even though there will be some sort of, with this Five of Wands and Seven of Wands, there will be some sort of maybe friction a little bit, or defensiveness, from your part or from others. I don't see like anybody like coming in your way and messing things up for you. It's more just like just being practical about things and just thinking about what's best for you. Hence the defensiveness. And obviously, like, I'm still looking at a very short amount of time here, so we're realistic on this channel. I'm not going to be spinning rainbows and butterflies if I don't see anything. So this is essentially like a very realistic situation, where not like everything is going to be happening all at once. Like, good things are coming your way, but I don't see anything, because like, for example, if you're already pregnant and you're just waiting for the news to confirm it, of course, like, you have already been wanting this, or you already are thinking that you could be. If again you applied for a job, you're already waiting for the news. If you are in a job, I guess like the news could be a bit unexpected for those who are already in a job. But again, like, I feel like there have been talks about like promotion or something like that in the works to begin with. So it won't be like, you won't be like caught off guard. You're kind of waiting for the news. I feel they're coming, but they're coming as an end to something, and then the choice needs to be made. And once the choice is made, one thing is going to end and another thing is going to begin. The children message is very strong in this group. Very strong. No, not necessarily like, for example, it's just a general like a message of a family in general. Like, maybe you need your family is, sorry, maybe your family life needs to change, or you're wanting change in your family life and it involves your children. Now you're having to make that choice as well. It doesn't just have to be about a new baby that is not born yet. But yeah, there's definitely an ending to something that's coming your way, but it's welcome. You've been waiting for this, you've been waiting for this news, and I feel like it will bring you a lot of abundance here. The only thing is that you might struggle a little bit with the transition period. Because I've got the ten of swords here. And things, the news will come in quickly, but once the news comes and you make the choice, you will have time to transition. It won't be immediate. So this makes perfect sense with like, oh, I just found out I'm pregnant and now I have like months to prepare, you know. Or if it's a new job, then you have, you know, months to transition to your new job. Or if it's like a promotion, then you have a few months to transition to that new promotion. It's just that you will still have to kind of prove yourself in some way. You will still have to rise above the competition. It won't be like immediate. It's like you're given the opportunity. You need to make a choice if you want it or not. If you want it, cool, but you still have to put in the work to get it, if that makes sense. Same with family life. You still need to put in the work to make those changes that are relevant. Again, maybe, you know, I mean, if you have kids, it makes perfect sense, even if you're changing jobs, you know, because that affects the whole family. Maybe you need to work a bit longer hours. Maybe you need to make a bit more sacrifices when it comes to spending time with your children, things like that. And those are really important choices, because time with your children, you're never going to get back. As in, if you miss spending time with your children, you will never, you know, you can never make that up. You can never make it up, because your absence is remembered by the children. It's not the money that's remembered. Maybe someone needed to hear that. Overall, an abundant time is coming. Now you're kind of in this transition period. Once this news comes in the next, I would say like up till the 7th of November, something like that. 7th, the 10th, the latest of November, you will be hearing this news. It will be a wish fulfillment. I do see that you will be making the choice that suits your heart the most. I don't see everybody making the same choice. So for example, again, like if you got offered a new job, but it will mean that you'll be away from your kids for a long time, you might not take that job because you will be prioritizing your children. One example. Another example, you know, those who have been working towards a promotion and finally got the news that they could go for it, you know, that's something they've probably been wanting, so they will go for it. If it, you know, doesn't mean that they'll be away from their family all the time. But again, like, you have free will, you have a beautiful gift that is free will, and you will make the best choice for yourself. It's just the transition period is going to prove a little bit difficult in the moment, in the beginning stages, but then after that, you're gonna settle into the Queen of Pentacles energy, and things will be steady, strategized, and just calm. I mean, there is an advice of not revealing all your cards in certain situations. So if you just got pregnant, don't be announcing it to the whole world for a while, especially to your job. Wait a little bit. Move in silence for a bit, I think, with these. Like, again, if you just got offered a promotion, don't be going around telling everybody about it. Keep it to yourself for a while, you know, because people do tend to get jealous or sabotage you and give wrong advice, things like that. Don't let people get in your head. Some things are worth keeping to yourself for a while. Not always, not always, not in every situation, but here you're cautioned to keep certain things to yourself, keep certain things to closer to your chest until it actually works out and the transition has been completed. And then you can be like, right, this is where I'm at. You know, I finally got the promotion. I'm X amount of time pregnant now, like, because it's showing, so you can't really obviously like be going around and lying about it. But if you're not showing, then it's up to you if you want to tell or not. Just things like that, you know. So just keep to yourself for a while. You'll be fine. And take it easy in general. Take time to rest when you need to rest. Get some sleep when you can, of course. And everything's gonna be fine. This is a destined moment that has been planned in advance by you and your spirit team and the source itself. So just ride the wave, follow your heart in the situation, and use your brain as well. But also your body talks to you anyway. So I feel like this group of collective is very intuitive. So I'm not worried about you not following your heart or being too much in your head, but it's just more like a confirmation, because I feel like this collective reading is more confirmation than it is anything else. I'm gonna get a Moonology card for you guys. We'll see. I just love this deck. Moonology deck is one of the best Oracle decks out there, in my opinion. It's by Jasmine Boland, and it always has just so much insight, and I don't know, I just love the moon. The moon. So don't let pride get in your way. And this is full moon in Leo. On the bottom of the deck here is nothing is yet set in stone. Again, you still have a choice in this. Even though this news moment has been destined, the outcome has not. But the abundance down the line has been. So let's put our egos aside. Let's stop, wanting to brag about good things that have not yet happened, or just about any good news immediately. Some things are best to just be kept to ourselves for a while, because people do be sabotaging us a lot of the times and sending us bad vibes and bad energy, and you just don't need that right now. Best to just keep things to yourself, live a peaceful life, and move in the shadows. So yeah, this is all I have for you for today. Tune in tomorrow. I don't know, I might even do like a live or something. I'll see, but it will be like in the evening UK time. So we'll see what happens. But tomorrow gonna be a message from the ancestors and Day of the Dead vibes, pagan vibes. So yeah, as always, like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like my vibe. Check out my other videos as well. Like, I really appreciate all your support to help this channel grow, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.